Fans of the bold and the beautiful know that weddings rarely go off without a hitch, and the latest shocking turn in Los Angeles proves once again that love is never a straight line in the soap world. Hope Logan and Carter Walton, two characters who had been slowly building towards what seemed like a surprising but sweet romance, have hit a devastating roadblock. Their whirlwind engagement has come to a screeching halt, and spoilers confirm that the couple's wedding is officially off. What went wrong? Why did this pairing, once brimming with cautious hope, no pun intended, end before it could even make it to the altar? Let's break down the tangled drama that led to their split, the fallout for everyone involved, and what's next in the messy romantic web of the bold and the beautiful. Hope's unresolved feelings come roaring back. Hope Logan has been through the ringer when it comes to love. After her heartbreak with Liam Spencer and the collapse of Lope, viewers thought maybe this time she was ready for a fresh start with someone stable, kind, and safe. Enter Carter Walton, the man who has himself endured enough romantic heartbreak to last a lifetime. But Hope's heart is complicated. Spoilers tease that while she cared for Carter and saw him as a protector and friend, there was always an undertone of hesitation. Carter gave her a ring, Hope accepted, and on the surface it seemed like destiny was stepping in to give them both a second chance at happiness. But deep down, Hope never fully shut the door on her lingering feelings for Thomas Forrester. And as every soap fan knows, if Thomas is anywhere in Hope's orbit, drama isn't far behind. Carter's heartbreak. I can't be second best. Carter has been burned before, by Quinn, by Paris, and even by Zoe. Every time, he believed he had found a true partner, only to end up standing alone. With Hope, he thought things would finally be different. But in classic Carter fashion, he put his heart all in without considering whether Hope was truly ready for such a big leap. Spoilers say Carter will ultimately be the one to pull the plug on the wedding.
Why?
Because he realizes he can't keep ignoring the signs that Hope's heart is divided. Rumors suggest he overhears Hope confessing to Brooke, or even worse, to Thomas himself, that she still feels tied to the Forrester heir. Carter is devastated but refuses to settle for being someone's safe choice. It's a heartbreaking but powerful move for Carter, who has often been the man left behind. This time, he takes control of his own destiny before walking down another doomed aisle. The wedding that wasn't. The planned ceremony was already set to be one of those glamorous Forrester Creations events, filled with designer gowns, champagne toasts, and plenty of eye-rolling from Ridge, Brooke, and Steffi. But as word spreads that the wedding has been called off, the fallout promises to ripple across every corner of Los Angeles. Brooke Logan, always protective of her daughter, reportedly has mixed emotions. On one hand, she's relieved that Hope didn't make a lifelong commitment while still emotionally torn. On the other hand, Brooke can't help but feel guilty that her daughter is once again left humiliated and heartbroken. Meanwhile, Ridge will likely side with Carter, admiring his strength to walk away with dignity. Steffi, ever the truth-teller when it comes to her brother, might seize the opportunity to argue that Hope clearly belongs with Thomas after all. And then there's Thomas himself. Spoilers indicate that Thomas won't gloat, but he also won't deny that Carter stepping aside might finally open the door for him and Hope to explore what they've both been suppressing. Hope's identity crisis. This split is about more than just romance. For Hope, it's another identity-shaking moment. She's always been painted as the good Logan, the woman who wanted to do the right thing even when her heart pulled her in messy directions. But lately, Hope has been embracing more complicated truths about herself. Her attraction to Thomas, her willingness to step into gray areas, her desire to follow passion instead of duty. Carter represented duty, safety, and a predictable path forward. Thomas represents fire, danger, and the possibility of heartbreak. The cancelled wedding symbolizes Hope choosing uncertainty over security, even if she hasn't fully admitted it yet. Fans are divided, with some rooting for Hope to finally surrender to her chemistry with Thomas, while others beg the writers not to drag her back into a cycle of obsession and toxicity. Either way, Hope's love life is once again at the center of the storm. Carter's next chapter. Carter may be licking his wounds for now, but spoilers suggest his romantic story is far from over. In fact, breaking things off with Hope could be the push he needs to rediscover his independence. Could Carter finally shift his focus back to his career at Forrester Creations and step away from the constant romantic disappointments? Or, soap twist alert, could a new woman enter Carter's life at exactly the right time? With new characters rumored to be heading to Los Angeles this fall, Carter might not stay single for long. One thing is clear, Carter deserves a partner who sees him as more than a backup plan. Maybe the end of Cope, Carter plus Hope, is really the beginning of Carter's true love story. The Logan-Forrester divide heats up again. If this split pushes Hope closer to Thomas, fans can expect the decades-old Logan versus Forrester rivalry to reignite. Brooke will undoubtedly oppose any romantic entanglement with Thomas, while Ridge and Steffi could argue that Thomas has worked hard to redeem himself. This rift could spark fresh conflict between Brooke and Ridge, who are always one disagreement away from another breakup themselves. Steffi might even step in to push Hope to make a choice, especially if she sees Thomas's happiness at stake. The bottom line? This canceled wedding is bigger than just Hope and Carter. It could be the domino that sets off another round of family wars at Forrester Creations. What's next for Hope? Spoilers promise that Hope won't stay single for long, but the real question is, will she finally admit her true feelings for Thomas, or will she run in another direction entirely? Some fans speculate that Liam may once again find his way back into Hope's orbit, while others think a totally unexpected new romance could be on the horizon. For now, Hope is left grappling with the emotional wreckage of another failed engagement, but one thing is certain, her story is far from over. Final thoughts. The official split between Hope and Carter is a heartbreaking but inevitable development on the bold and the beautiful. Their canceled wedding shows that sometimes even the most well-intentioned unions can't withstand the weight of unresolved emotions and past baggage. Carter walks away with his dignity intact, Hope faces another crossroads, and Thomas waits in the wings, ready to step forward when the timing is right. As the fallout spreads across the Logans, Forresters, and beyond, fans can only brace themselves for the next chapter of love, betrayal, and redemption in Los Angeles. One thing is for sure, in the world of the bold and the beautiful, no door ever stays closed for long.